Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless singles deep dive love reading. Today, we're going to be asking Spirit, what's next in love, next boyfriend, girlfriend, future spouse, new relationships, confirming relationships maybe we're in, just to make sure that that's who we want to be with. That could be happening too. I do have some initials. I have some numbers. I have clues. I have love messages. I have some charms. So it's going to be a big reading. Stay with me. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium full-time. I'm a professional love and life coach. This is a channeled message. If you'd like to join this community, please hit that like and subscribe button. And welcome back to all of my Sagittarius. So grateful you're here. Let's start with a handful of letters and numbers. These could be somebody coming into your life. It could be somebody that's in your life already. But let's start here. Let's get some letters on this table. I have the letter U. Okay. I have an H. I have an H. I have a G. G. So these could be, again, it could be somebody new coming into your life. Could be somebody in your life already. The number 7 could be a July. I have a Z. I have a Z. I have a D. Just going to line these up so you can see them. I have a second U. 2 U's. The W. Number 4 could be April. I have a second Z. Second letter Z. I have a number 6. Could be June. I have a 5, May, June. April, May, June. Look at this. April, May, June. I have a number, letter N. Letter B. Letter B. I have a number 3. I have a Q. I have the letter K. And one more, I have a letter J. Okay, so we'll just keep those on the table. Just like I said, they could be coming into your life. Spirit, I'm here with Sagittarius. Could you please share with me any messages about future love, what to expect, anything about their personality, any clues, any evidence that you want to share with me? You can use these readings as a manifestation tool to attract the kind of love that you want into your life. I am listening for you now, Spirit. Thank you very much. I have harmony. Number 7 again. Okay. So I have harmony. Harmony in my life. I'm harmonious with this person. I have devotion. Somebody who's, look at 777. Okay. I'm devoted to this person. Maybe this person is going to be completely devoted to you. I love that. And then I have a risk, but part of me feels like let me just make sure this is focused. Take a risk on love. Okay. You know, maybe it's somebody that you've never dated before, you know, the kind of person that you've never dated, or I don't know, maybe in a million years you said to yourself, this is not somebody that I thought would come into my life. It's just not who I thought I would be falling for. But you don't get to decide when you fall in love with or who. So keep that in mind also. You know, like sometimes you just have to let the universe work and allow Spirit to put people in front of you that are just meant to be in your life. They're crossing your path for a reason, Spirit just said. So that's nice. I have a 10 of Pentacles, somebody I can be really, really happy with. Let's get some cards on this table. I've got a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 2 of Wands, somebody I can see a future with. I love this energy already. It's already the sense of like we can build upon something. Somebody that's looking to grow with you. Somebody that's looking to, I don't know, you know, put down roots just came in. You know, we all want to be with that person that we know it's going to go somewhere. You know, nobody wants to start a relationship thinking, you know, how long is this going to last? I know it's going to end. You know, we want to start a relationship with I want to put down roots with somebody. I want this to be my lifetime partner. The Five of Cups. I've been disappointed maybe in the past with other relationships, and I don't want to be disappointed. I want to be with somebody I can grow with, is how I feel. And I feel like that spirit knows that that's something that you want. They're bringing you an emperor. They're bringing you somebody that's very strong, very determined, who knows what they want, and they're going to want you. Okay. I mean, look at the way he's looking at you. He's like staring right at you. A deer in the headlights. Maybe that's what happened. The sense of the moment that I saw you, I knew you were going to be the one. I love that. I have an Ace of Cups. I do feel that. I think that there's this sense of a little bit of you took my breath away the moment that I saw you. I feel like it could be love at first sight. I like to think that that exists. I do believe it exists. If anything, it's like you took their breath away. I think is awesome. Like just the sense of like, so there's something amazing about you. Of course you're gorgeous, right? You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're stunning, whatever it is. But they somehow a little bit of a deer in headlights. I love that. Spirit, please share with me. Hanging your wings, feeling a little naughty. I don't know. Maybe there was a lot of flirting the first interaction. Maybe there was a lot of back and forth bantering. Maybe there was a sexual tension in this connection, which would be kind of fun, right? Just that it's obvious that we're very sexually attracted to each other. There could be a little bit of fear that maybe this person flirts this way with everybody. There could have been, you're not the type of person I normally date. I'm not sure. There could be a little bit of that going on. But obviously, if this is who spirit wants you to be with, you're going to override that. There's the risk, but then there's also this reward. So there's a temptation here. There's definitely a feeling of a little bit of, I feel like I'm rolling the dice with this person. Like they're telling me all the right things. They're saying all the right things. There's this incredible chemistry happening with us. But am I going to risk it all with this kind of person? Because sometimes you think that they're this way with everybody. That's not necessarily true. All right. They're attracted to you. There's the chemistry is between the two of you. It's not, they don't have this kind of attraction or chemistry with everybody else, Spirit said. So is it a risk? I don't think so, but let's just say I have no rush after a hard time. So this person could be coming out of something. You could be coming out of something. Maybe you're like, I don't know if I want to jump into something. I don't know what I want. And they may be very patient and say, you know what, it's no big deal. I just want to spend some time with you. I'm not pushing you into anything. I just want to spend some time with you. It's obvious that there's something going on here. So maybe this doesn't go as fast as other relationships because we're both kind of putting on the brakes a little bit for some reason. I have 2 to 3 years, and it doesn't mean you're going to meet this person in 2 to 3 years. But let's just play this out for a second. What if we met this person in April, May, June? And in 2 to 3 years from now, we're settled, we have a happy home, we could even be married, we might even have a baby on the way. 2 to 3 years is far into the future. But what it's also telling me is that this person plans ahead. This person thinks ahead. They think 5 years ahead. They think 10 years ahead. They're looking to settle down. They're looking to put down roots, I had felt, with that 7 of Pentacles. So I also like the sense of, this isn't a temporary connection. This is somebody who's thinking years in advance, right? So I like that. So I don't care how long it takes, as long as they're thinking we could be together. That's nice. Let's see. I know that you are the other half of me. Maybe you feel like it's a twin flame connection. Maybe right out of the gate, that high chemistry, that eye contact, that like, wow, I want a new beginning with you. I want to start something with you. So this is a new beginning. This is not somebody you know. This is not a reconciliation. This is somebody that you've never met before. Could be any of these letters, could be other letters also. We'll get some other clues, but it's a new start. You're not going back. Spirit just said you have no interest in going back to anything. I've been taking you for granted. I'm sorry. Now I finally feel the consequences of my actions. I hope I haven't lost you for good. Somebody did lose you for good, and that's why you're seeking somebody different. They did take you for granted. You're not going back. This is not a reconciliation. Okay, so Spirit's making it pretty crystal clear. Sometimes, you think that, did I make the right choice? Is there going to be something else out there for me? And yeah, Spirit's like, yes, you've got an emperor who is like, head over heels in love with you the moment they see you. So we're going to wait for that. You are manifesting in rapid speed. 111. Focus on your positive thoughts. Okay. You're manifesting moving into your future. All right. You may still be struggling with somebody that, maybe you just ended something, or you still have, you still think about them, but I would be shocked if you went backwards. I think everything about you is moving ahead. You are the one I've been looking for. You complete me. So there's something really significant about this person. I feel whole when I'm with this person. I feel safe. It's magical. 777. You're manifesting your dreams. Like, what is it that you want? Do you want to be with somebody that you think ahead with? Do you want to have that home? Do you want to have a dog? You want a cat? You want to have children? Like, what is it that you want? This person's going to love you. Bottom of my deck. I love you. Oh, yeah, you're manifesting what it is that you want. Okay. You're attracting what exactly it is that you want, and you're bringing this person into your life. That is beautiful. Spirit, what do we have? I have strength. Don't give up. Could be a Leo energy. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. I do. A Wheel of Fortune. It's your turn. It's your time, right? A Wheel of Fortune. Destiny, fate is bringing us together. I love that. And then I have a Two of Pentacles, the sense of pros and cons. I do feel like there's a little bit of I'm on the fence with this person. It's probably not somebody that you would normally date. They probably come on fairly strong, kind of seductive. Maybe you're like, you know what, this person only wants one thing. And Spirit's saying that's not true. They're a King of Cups. They actually have an incredible heart. They have a beautiful heart, and they want to share it with you. So the fact that they're trying to seduce you, it shouldn't be put into the bucket of that, this is not somebody for me. I'm going to put that in the bucket of that's a pro, like that's a good thing, but they do have a heart. It's not just physical. They have a heart. They want to move forward. It's almost as if I got my head on you and I have feelings for you, and right out of the gate. And maybe they're surprised by how fast they have feelings for you. Maybe they were kind of shocked that things were going to, escalate the way they have. They'll go at whatever pace you want to go at. Spirit just said that if you want to take this slow because you're afraid to be hurt, or you don't know what their intentions are, they'll go at whatever pace you want to go at. They just don't want to lose the opportunity to get to know you. So I think it's exciting. I think it's great. Let's see what sign they might be. Let's see. They could be, you're a Sagittarius. They could be a Sagittarius also, but maybe that, sometimes that happens, but not us always. And they could be a Cancer. They could be a Cancer. They could be an Aquarius. Okay. So those are just a handful of what signs. And I know that the charms I have today have some signs in them also. So maybe we'll get a couple other signs. Now, these are just channeled messages that I did. These are just some clues that I did. So let's just see what Spirit has for us. Just a handful of clues. They have a t-shirt collection. All right. Maybe they love t-shirts. Maybe they just don't touch my shirts. Is how I feel. Like they don't want you wearing their shirts. Like don't touch my shirts is how I feel. They're a night owl. They like to stay up late at night watching TV. Look for white sneakers. Look for that feels like multiple pairs of sneakers. That feels like even a collection. Like they just maybe their shoes are very important to them. I don't know, something like that. Look for a red shirt. Now, the part of me feels like they're wearing a red t-shirt the first time you meet them. Maybe that's significant. They're wearing a red shirt. I have computer techie. They probably can get in and out of a computer pretty quickly, or phones, or tech devices, music devices, things like that. They could have two siblings, so they have a bigger family. That's nice. They like to wear shorts, sneakers, and t-shirts. They're casual. They like to wear casual stuff. They could have a roommate. Maybe they share a home. Maybe they are a bachelor with a bachelor pad. I have rich. I don't know how rich they are, but they can pay their bills. Let's put it that way. They can more than pay their bills. They can afford to take you out. And I don't think they're struggling. I have they're taller than you. Okay, so they're tall. And let's say I have management. Maybe they are a boss of some kind, moving up the ladder, Spirit just said. They like to buy flowers. They like to buy flowers. Okay, they like to buy you flowers. Maybe they're a little bit of a hopeless romantic. That's fun. They like hair products. Okay, maybe they use some gel or something in their hair. They're not afraid to put something in their hair to make their hair look good. That's nice. Probably smells good too. And they have short hair. They have short hair. Let's see what else. Let's get another one of these. They might have a birthmark somewhere on their body. So that's like a good clue. Part of me feels like this is could be a tattoo also. Not necessarily a birthmark, but even a tattoo, like a significant tattoo. So keep that in mind. Let's see what their feelings are. I have they're curious about you. They want to know everything about you. Okay, like tell me more. I feel a lot of talking. I feel a lot of interest. I do like that. They're genuine. Even though they come on strong, I think that their heart overrides their kind of flirtation or this hitting on you feeling that I got right out of the gate. I think that over a short period of time, you realize that their intentions are good. They're really not just like trying to get you into bed. Their intentions were good. They really were genuine. And I think you really start to see that they really have a heart and they're not out to hurt anybody, something like that. So that's nice. They feel fortunate. Maybe they come from a family that has means, I did have that feeling of I feel rich, but maybe they come from a family that was able to help them with their education or able to help them buy a home or is able to help them in some way so that life isn't so hard for them. And they maybe feel lucky about that. They're determined. I think that they have a good work ethic. I feel like they have a good head on their shoulders with that techie energy, that either they're educated, they could be in like computer sciences or I don't know, the management too. They're working their way up the ladder. They're very forgiving to people. They're very patient. Maybe you need that. Maybe Spirit's bringing you what you need. Somebody who listens, somebody who's there for you. They're very receptive to feelings. They're very open. Beautiful. They're balanced. One more of these. And they're honorable. They're faithful. They're faithful and respectable and balanced. Well, right now, this person's checking all the boxes. I'm going to say that, you know what, sign me up, because right now they're kind of hot to me, and they're also doing all the right things, is how I feel. Now, these are big cards, so I've got to shuffle them over here on the side. Let's see. Spirit, please share with me. They're kind of fairy tale cards. They're kind of fun. Let's see what they say. I have a 9 of swords. Okay, so they've gone through the ringer with somebody else. I'm going to say that. I have a 2 of pentacles. They've gone, you know, back and forth, I think, with other relationships. They're trying to move on. I don't know if that's you or them, but I do feel this sense of I'm just trying to move on with my life. I just know that there's something else out there for me, and maybe they did have somebody that they had those types of relationships that went back and forth, and they just got sick of it, you know, is how I feel. I have an 8 of swords. They felt trapped in that connection. So this person's very much like, I want to move on with my life, and I'm looking for somebody to put down roots, to plant, you know, to have a future with. Maybe the person that they had been with in the past just certainly wasn't the right person, because it wasn't you. And secondly, wasn't anybody that you go back and forth with all the time. Relationships that are really good don't have a tendency to go back and forth. So you kind of, that's usually a clue. On again, off again relationships have a very hard time staying committed to each other. Let's get a handful of charms. Okay, I've got my magic scoop. Let's see what the magic scoop says. Let's just see if they'll give me some other signs or something like that. Say the number 26. The number 26. They do wear a tie, but I feel like only on special occasions. I don't feel like they have to wear a tie, or they probably refuse to wear a tie. They may be like, I wear casual clothes. I don't remember the last time I wore a tie. It probably is more like that. I love you. I don't think they're afraid to say, I love you. I think you love kissing this person. I think they're a great kisser. I'm going to put that out there. And I have an Aries. They could be an Aries. Okay. I have the letter X. What's this number? I have a number 23. Could be the 23rd of the month. Make a wish. Make a wish. Dreams do come true. I have this beautiful castle. So dreams do come true. Maybe this is everything. This always comes into me as tie the knot. Marriage, commitment, tie the knot. I always feel that way. Like dreams come true. Magical unicorn. She believed she could, so she did. Like having a nest with this person, building a home with this person, having a nest, you know, creating a nest, children, even living your dream. This could be your dream person. You flowers, they bring flowers. I think this person's romantic. I feel this big, beautiful smile with this charm. This person has a big, beautiful smile. Maybe you love their teeth. Maybe you love their lips. You know, like maybe they just have a gorgeous smile. Maybe they love your smile. And then here's a deer again, like this deer in a headlight. There's something going on today with that, you know, like you caught them off guard, you know, like either they just were like wowed by you. Their first impression of you is kind of a wow feeling. Maybe they were speechless, you know, maybe they were just like, you know, they couldn't talk at first. So I'll take that. That's fun. I think this person is, I don't know, they're a good package. I think they're a good package. Let's see what their feelings are going to be. I still have trust issues back and forth. They had somebody that probably just always played games with them, mind games, head games, and they just kept trying to make it work until they just finally said, I can't make this work, and it's too hard, and they just wanted to move on. But they wanted to move on because there's something else for them. They're going to be loyal. They're loyal to you and only you. I like that. Let's see what else. I'm thinking of calling you and texting you right now. If this person you've met, they're probably thinking about you because we're thinking about them right now. That's how this works. Or they're going to be really good at reaching out. You know, it could be Spirit's way of saying they're a great communicator. If they said they're going to call, they're going to call. If they said that they were going to text you, or they respond to your text right away, so you don't think that, you know, they're incognito, you know, maybe they're just great communication. I love this. You are the missing piece in my puzzle. Maybe they've been searching for you. You know, I love that. I love this feeling of when I find the right person, it just feels right. It just all comes together, right? It just all fits. So I like that also. So I don't know. I've waited so long to meet someone just like you. I think they come on a little heavy in the beginning. Okay, I do. I feel like they come on a little bit heavy in the beginning. You're like, you know, do they do this with everybody? You know, they're just a flirt. They're just a this. I don't think so. I think it's because Sagittarius, you're it. I think this person's a diehard romantic. I think he's going to be calling and texting and showing up with flowers, for God's sakes. You know, he's probably going to be doing, they even said you may even think it's corny in the beginning because you're like, oh, please, like, who does these things? But I think he's legit. I think this person just wants to win you over. And, but because no one else does these things, you kind of put them in this bucket of, you know, these are all kind of cheesy things, but eventually you're going to realize this is the best thing that's ever happened to you. So I'll take it. I am having wild thoughts about you. No doubt in my mind they're going to be attracted to you. Okay. No doubt in my mind that, you know, you're the missing piece in my puzzle. I've waited a long time to see you, and I can't get you out of my mind. And I'm thinking, you know, wild thoughts about you, right? I mean, how fun is that? You know, who doesn't want to have fun and be excited about somebody new? This is somebody new. This is somebody that's going to really turn you on and be exciting. I'm thinking of forever. I do think that. I think you have met the person that you're supposed to be with. I really do. I think that you, whatever they went through, whatever you've gone through, it's because you were destined to find each other. So here you are. You're thinking forever. I think you're very talented. They probably love you for all these other things that you're able to do, you know, all these qualities about you. You fuel my creativity, you know, you make me a better person, would be another way for them to say it. I'm planning on messaging you soon. I think that this person's a great communicator. I think this person's constantly reaching out to you, constantly touching base, just even throughout your day, just like, I'm just thinking of you. So I don't think you're going to have any doubt in your mind this person wants to be in your life. That I love. I find you interesting. You know, you guys have a lot to talk about, a lot in common. I feel connected to you, right? I feel like you're the one. So these are beautiful. I think you found your person. We have so much in common. You know, that's nice. I've liked you for a really long time. I'm going to go back to, I'll go as slow as you want to go, because I think that they're willing to wait. They'll take it as slow as they want, because I do feel like they think that this is going to turn into something real and this will be a long-term thing. If you let me, I'll take care of you. Now, some of you are going to flag that and say, I don't need anybody to take care of me. And others are you going to say, thank you, God, that somebody out there wants to take care of me, right? So which one are you? Is it okay if you take care of them and they take care of you? I guess that's my question to you. So it is okay. It would be beautiful, right? And I admire your hard work. They admire you. I mean, I could go on forever with this. I'm in love with you. There you go. That's my grand finale. This person's going to be in love with you. They're not going to just love you. They're going to be in love with you. You know what? This is a beautiful reading. And even if this person isn't in your life yet, I want you to use this as a manifestation. Okay. What we think about, we attract, we bring into our life. Claim it, own it. Thank spirit below. But someone is going to be in love with you, my Sagittarius. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.